From the biggest afro and the biggest breast to the longest fingernails, we take a look at 10 of the weirdest record-breaking human bodies ever. Number 10. The longest human male fingernails. Melvin Booth had his nails measured in 2009 in Pontiac, Michigan, and they came in at a staggering 32 feet 3.8 inches, curling around and around, making them look like something out of a zombie movie than something on an actual human. During the time these unusual nails were growing to their record-breaking length, Booth served in the U.S. Army and also worked at Pontiac General Hospital in Michigan. He was 60 years old when his nails broke all Guinness Book records, but sadly, he died 1 year later. Number 9. The longest human female fingernails. Back in 2008, Lee Redmond and her fingernails measured on a Madrid, Spain television show, and they came in at a whopping 24 feet 4.5 inches, perfectly manicured and wrapping around like ribbons. Redmond began growing these record-setting nails in 1979, so it took her nearly 2 decades to get her nails to the point she wanted. Sadly, just a year after setting the record, Redmond lost her signature body feature in an auto accident. There has been no word on whether she has attempted to grow them again and set another record. Number 8. The longest female beard ever recorded. It's unusual enough to see facial hair on a woman, and even more unusual when that facial hair is grown to beard length. That's exactly what the hair on Vivian Wheeler's face did. And it did not just create a peach fuzz beard, it created a quite long and thick one. Wheeler's silvery white facial mane measured 11 inches and gave her an old-fashioned Santa Claus look. Wheeler did not set out to grow a beard, it just happened due to a condition called hypertrichosis. She eventually gave up on shaving in 1993 and allowed herself to have the beard her body wanted. Number 7. The longest ear hair ever found. The ears are not exactly a place where hair typically grows. Sure, 1 or 2 strands may grow here and there over the years, but most people tweeze, cut, or even shave them off. However, this was not the case for Anthony Victor of India, who set a record for having the longest ear hair in the world. On August 16, 2007, hair strands from both ears measured a staggeringly long 7.12 inches. Victor's hair grew from the center of his outer ear and resembled a goatee beard when it reached their longest length. Number 6. The smallest waist in the world. Women all over strive to achieve that tiny waist that offers an hourglass figure and Barbie doll look, as well as a wealth of clothing options. Kathy Jung managed to achieve that coveted look with the world's smallest waist, measuring a mere 21 inches naturally and 15 inches when she dons a Victorian-style corset. As a matter of fact, it was habitual corset wearing that got Jung's waist down to its teeny-tiny size. Call her the human Barbie with her curvy hips and ample chest that make her body a standout indeed. Number 5. The longest necks in the world. The human neck seems to be a standard one-size-fits-all, but apparently not if you manipulate it to grow longer than it naturally would. From before they reach pubescent age, females of the Kayan tribe in Myanmar and Thailand are forced to wear gold, decorative coils around their neck in order to grow them to unusual lengths. When these women grow into adulthood, their necks may weigh as much as 11 pounds. The coils do not come without health hazards, as women know if they take them off, there is a possibility of an early death due to a cervical fracture. Number 4. The world's stretchiest skin. Stretch marks that come from pregnancy and everyday growing may allow you to stretch out your skin a tiny bit, but if you suffer from a disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, you can stretch your skin more than most. Gary Turner takes it a step further. He suffers from this disorder but can stretch his skin even more than others diagnosed with it. When he pulls, his skin can stretch as much as 6.25 inches. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome affects the connective tissue in the skin, causing the skin to stretch to unusual lengths. Number 3. The largest female afro in the world. Some women are determined to remember the 1970s every day, keeping their afros alive and well while turning heads in the process. Avon Jude Dugas set the record for the largest female afro in the world in 2010 when measured in New Orleans, Los Angeles. A beautiful face covered by hair, Dugas's afro is 100% real and all natural. She often surrounds herself with other 1970s looks, including spinning disco balls and large hoop earrings. Her afro measured 7.3 inches high, 7.7 inches wide, and 4 feet 4 inches around back in 2010. Number 2. The world's largest natural breasts. There are women who will go to great lengths to get large breasts, including undergoing possibly dangerous surgery to get there. And then there are other women who were just born that way, with their breasts growing to epic proportions. In January of 1999, Annie Hawkins, also known to many as Norma Stitz, went on record as having the world's largest natural breast when they measured in at 40 inches under the breast and a whopping 70 inches around the breast. Hawkins's breast started growing when she was 9 years old and just kept going, stopping at a 52I bra size. Number 1. The world's largest beard. He may no longer be living, but the king of whiskers, Hans Langseth, was a Norwegian-born American immigrant who grew his beard to 18 feet 7 inches, which is quite a feat for anyone. The locks went down past his legs and wrapped around his shoulders if he wanted it to. He passed away in 1927, but his family kept a part of him alive by cutting off 12 inches of his long facial mane and donating it to Smithsonian Institute for the world to view. To this day, no one has managed to break Langseth's astounding record. Check out our other videos and remember to hit the subscribe button for more videos every week.